What's up, guys? In this video I'm going to recap my trades on SPRT and BBIG. Currently still holding both of these stocks. I'll go over SPRT first. First thing I wanted to say, though, everybody keeps asking, I do not short on TD Ameritrade. You can't short these small caps on TD Ameritrade. So I just use this for charting purposes because I like the charts better than the ones on DOS Trader, and I have a whole video on what broker I used to short, and you can find that video. And I use Cobra and Trade Zero. I just used for SPRT today because it was on the reg show list. So sometimes these stocks are on this list under the certain regulation, and Cobra's I guess Wedbush Securities, which is affiliated with Cobra, doesn't allow you to short stocks on the reg show list, which the NASDAQ publishes. So just wanted to go over that real quick. But yeah, so I took a short entry here in the low 40s. Execution wasn't that great because I was on Trade Zero free. But yeah, I have an average here in the mid 40s. I think 40.3. So I was basing this one off the daily chart. Definitely very extended. Ran from 10 to 60. Unfortunately, lost a lot of its range on Friday. As you can see, it chart's not loading. It ran from around 30 to 60, consolidated here in the 50s. There we go. Now it's up. Consolidated here in the 50s. So I was hoping this would pop to like the high 40s, like 48. But when I didn't get that pop, and I noticed that it extended quite a bit, it opened at 36, went all the way to 43. It is a very expensive stock for retail to buy. Also traded a lot of volume from Friday, so there was a lot of resistance there. So I was expecting it to dump, and it did. So I sized in pretty big. My target is the low 30s, hoping to get 32 out of it. Right now I have roughly a 40 average, so it should be a nice 20% gain if it works out. It's a little choppy because it lost a lot of its range. It went from 60 to 43, so it doesn't have that much more range to come down in the short term. But definitely as a swing it does. However, I'm not going to hold this overnight, as the Trade Zero borrows are ×5 overnight, so I'll end up spending a lot of money. So yeah, so it was using that resistance plus some max dollar block stats, and hoping that this fades to the low 30s. I also traded BBIG. I actually wasn't planning on being very aggressive on this. I already covered half of my shares at 690. I'm hoping that this will mean revert to the mid 6s. It is getting pumped on Twitter by some pumpers, so I think they're trying to get out right now because they got bagged and they bagged all their followers, so they're trying desperately to get out. But this was trading 40 million volume in the pre-market, so I was like, I'm not going to touch this unless it exhausts itself. So I didn't touch it here. I didn't even touch it on the second bounce because when a stock is so crowded, it does a lot of weird stuff, and this bounce is very strong. So I actually shorted it on the second bounce here. Average is at 9.2 right here on this candle. So I was just timing that bounce, and then I got the nice flush, covered half into 690, hoping to cover at this green line. But like I said, there's a guy on Twitter that's pumping this, trying to get out because all his sheep are bagged, including himself, probably in the high 9s. They were expecting this to break out of this daily chart. If you look at here, it is technically a breakout, but it's a fake out because the level was 9.4 and it went to 10. Trapped all the buyers that were chasing the breakout and bagged all of them. So there's two scenarios here. I think it'll either consolidate and grind back up and re-break since the volume is so crazy, or it'll come back down. Probably in hindsight, I should have just taken this, from $9 at 680, covered all of it. But like I said, I want to stick to my plan and potentially cover the second half here. Nevertheless, I should still make some decent profits. But all in all, if SPRT works out and BBIG, it should be a very nice day for me. But we'll have to see because both these are a little bit choppy and grindy. I'll post the P&L and title, and the verification will be on Twitter. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. Please like the video if you learned something, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.